Hello, and welcome to the Daily Forex Report for September 13th. We are looking at the U.S.-Japanese yen pair. It surged to the downside today, pulled back significantly off of its lows to close. We are looking for it to potentially go as high as 78.10, possibly as low as 76.84. Look for some resistance around 77.75 and look for some support around 77.10. Now, looking at the Euro-USD pair, continues to move up to the upside. Had some strong fluctuations during the middle of the day due to the FOMC announcement, but still closed higher. Look for this pair to potentially go as high as 131.11, possibly as low as 127.95 on a strong reversal. Look for some resistance to the upside around 130.25 and look for some support at 128.54. Now, the pound US dollar pair, this pair closed up during this last session. Look for it to potentially go as high as 162.54, possibly as low as 160.10. Look for some resistance around 161.75 and look for some support around 160.62. Now, the US Swiss, this pair closed lower during today's action, but did not break the previous session's low. I do believe we'll see it catch up tomorrow to the Euro USD, which it's usually tied to, just in a mirror-like fashion. Call that negatively correlated. Now, I am looking for this pair to potentially go as high as 0.9457, possibly as low as 0.9279. Look for some resistance around 0.9415 and look for some support around 0.9339. Now, as far as news announcements go, we had, of course, the FOMC announcement today. They held rates. We are looking for tomorrow's session, the Eurozone Consumer Price Index core being released at 5 p.m. Eastern. Consensus on that is that it's going to hold at 1.7%. Then we have a little bit later in the day at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we had the U.S. Advanced Retail Sales for August being released. Consensus on that is that it's dropped just a little bit from a 0.8% down to a 0.7%. Then at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, we have the Consumer Price Index for August being released. They're showing a slight increase from 1.4% up to 1.6%. Then at 9:55 a.m. Eastern, we have the University of Michigan's confidence report. They're showing a slight drop from 74.3 down to 74 even. Okay, what am I looking for during this next session? Well, as I stated earlier, the Euro USD broke through the previous session's high, had a range of roughly 148. That's above the average running. Average runnings in the 90s, high 90s. And our US Swiss closed down at 68 pips. Now, it typically has a smaller range to begin with, but nonetheless, it is not that small of a range. And I am looking for a breakout to the downside, fairly strong breakout. I think we could use the high of the previous session as our stop loss, have a 71 pip, 71, maybe a little more than that now that I adjusted it. 73 pip stop loss, take it off the break of this low. Basically looking for a sell at 0.9339 using a 73 pip stop loss. And looking for it to head to the downside at least 73 pips, if not 150 over the next Friday session into potentially Monday session. Well, I hope that helps. And until next time, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.